It's Sunday, the 22nd of November 2015. This is a chart update for Northern Star Resources. I think in my last video, Northern Star was about 290, and I talked about how this could be, we're getting toward, if we look at this previous move, it was getting a bit stale. $3 had been my target for a long time if it broke out above this this previous high at 260. And then it had that final little burst there where it went a bit off this trend. I sold some actually at about 325, which is sheer luck getting up on this this shooting star here. But it's come back quite savagely after that, actually, more so than a lot of the other gold stocks, which is I think a sign that Northern Star had really sort of outperformed in this uptrend here, up at around 2 billion market cap. It was looking a bit expensive. I was a bit disappointed with the September quarterly. Some of the cash generation was probably not as much as I'd expected. That only really, I think, added about 15-20 million to the cash balance, which is a lot less than the June quarter. And I know that's a lot of that's investment in their existing mines, and it's necessary. But it demonstrates that Northern Star is perhaps not the cash generating machine that I'd expected based on the previous quarterly. I know management sold quite a bit of stock as well, around 280. Which is always, I mean, the guys have done a really good job with this company, but selling a few $1 million worth of stock looks is never a good look, and I think potentially for me that means that this company could be going through a period of stagnation. I think in the short to medium term, in the next 3 to 6 months. I don't see any major price drivers in that time. I think they'll keep working at their existing mines, but this has been a pretty big pullback. It has rested nicely on the old high around 260. A lot of gyration here. I actually switched quite a bit of my Northern Star takings into Regis because I think that's a better play at this point in the gold cycle, and it's more of a recovery stock, and they are actually churning out a lot of cash, almost churning out as much as Northern Star on half as many ounces. I think this move's it's a little bit undecided. There hasn't been as much volume. There's a few gold stocks like this where there's a lot of gyration, but on lowish volume. People don't really know where the gold price is going. I'm still a long-term bull on the gold price. Australian dollar gold price has come under quite a bit of pressure. Australian dollar gold is back below 1520 now. Australian dollar is back at about 72, which is sort of a pretty good level for the Australian dollar in the last 6 months. So that puts a bit of pressure on some of these Australian gold miners as well, where they'd previously been insulated a lot by the falling Australian dollar. It's been pretty steady. So I mean, Northern Star is still a very good company. I'd potentially be looking for it to bounce around in this maybe 280 to 260 zone for another few months without any significant movement in the gold price. But yeah, still a good company. I've still got some stock, but just sitting on the sidelines a little bit at the moment.